came here for me. Since she was the number one recruiter, ladies and gentlemen, all across the country, 4,000.
Line unmuted.
Miss LaKayla Deloach out of Arkansas was the number one recruiter. Mr. Deloach, are you online tonight?
I am. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Congratulations. You did a wonderful job, and Candace probably got a few questions for you to tell us how you did it.
Absolutely. And again, my apologies, but I saved that for you. That's what it was, Wise Man.
It was set up.
It was set up. Can you tell us what you did? How did you do it? That's what I want to know. How did you do it? What was your process like for, and I know you didn't probably expect to be the number one recruiter, right? But it happened. So what did you do? How did you do it?
Well, honestly, I just found out like 15 minutes ago. I didn't know. Kevin called me and said, hey, they want you to know Mr. Thomas, and I never met you all personally, and I would love to do that, one day. So thank you for keeping the algorithms and knowing what I'm doing and watching from afar. And, Kevin just gave me a quick recap. He said, well, he's my mentor. I said, okay. And but I didn't know. I just found out. So I'm very humble and grateful. And honestly, what I do is I just make myself available. And, I really have about what everybody's doing. I have about 3 full-time jobs. So, but I make myself available. I do share my story with others. I was legally divorced of May of 2017, right? And so I had to practice what I preach, meaning that I had to apply these strategies as well. Now, although a lot of the assets were favorable to me, along with the assets also came the debt that came with it, from the divorce. And so I'm proud to say that through the cash flow strategies, the first bill that I paid off for 2019 was $4,700 on my own. So I became very teachable. I learned on my own how to do things like host Zoom webinars. Anytime and every time I would go Facebook Live or go live on YouTube as I'm driving to work or coming home. If Kevin and I had a conference webinar that we were hosting through social media, I made myself available for that. I didn't go out with friends when I put business first. Gave up some weekends. Just put my time and devotion into building this. And then Kevin and I also hosted our first conference here in Jackson, Mississippi. So I heard earlier the people from Tupelo, Mississippi, that was building as well. And, congratulations to them. And so basically I just make myself a social media presence, connect with people. I try to, text my everyone on my team at least 2 or 3 times a week to keep them connected, to keep them motivated into what my econ has to offer. So I think that's it. But can you all tell me exactly what I've done? Because I still don't know at this point. I have no idea.
Well, Mr. Loach, I tell you what you've done. You took 100% responsibility for your own life. That's what you did.
Okay, thank
Very
you.
clear why you were here.
Mm-hmm.
You decided what you wanted, and guess what? You believed it was possible, and you went after it. So just by setting some personal goals and putting your head down, so this is what I got to do. You made a commitment to it. You believed in what you were doing, of course, and the results speak for themselves. I get something called a team sales report. Everybody across the country get one of these. You guys get one of these in the back office too. And then this promotion, it showed me the entire promotion, who were number one, and how they fit it in, and all that kind of stuff. And of course, you were the number one recruiter in the whole country and not in the organization. We've got around 4,000 people, and I just want to congratulate you personally and publicly tonight to let you know we recognize the kind of work you're doing, and we appreciate it. And of course, we all want to come together and create some unity so everybody can learn from each other. Mm-hmm. So while you're in the area, please stop by some of the meetings, some of the conferences, get on these conference calls on Sundays if you like. We're here to support you and your entire team. Also, I want to reach out to the Mississippi, and Memphis teams, they've done well, the Atlanta teams all across the country. I can't reach everybody, but I've got this report. I know who, the numbers kind of speak for themselves, of course. And I just want to make sure you knew that we see you, and we just want to applaud you and hope this year is your best year ever. Okay?
Oh, thank you. Because actually, Kevin told me, I think, that you came to our conference for a while. And I told him, I said, well, I had some technical difficulties with my presentation because our computers were not compatible. And so, and I said, well, I don't like that. We have to practice excellence on every level. So we should have, prepared earlier, right? So if these issues would have happened, at least we can say we prepared for it. I said, because who knows? We might have had a millionaire in the room. So Kevin told me, well, we actually did. So I didn't know. So I would love to meet you in person. So
I'm around. Just come to some of the meetings or whatever, and you get a chance to speak in person. Matter of fact, on March 16th, of course, Mr. Evans, Mr. Stokes going to be in Arkansas himself.
Okay.
Spring conference. So make sure everybody is called. Get ready for March 16th, of course. But
okay.
Outside of that, I want to recognize a few other people. Mr. Randy Gerard, of course, I think Kevin spoke to. He was number 2 in the whole entire my organization.